Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Today we're opening up a box of 1999-2000 Topps Gold Label hockey cards. Nowadays, this is a next to impossible product to find, and if you do, you are paying money for a box. Fortunately, I got my secret sources and I managed to track down a box of Topps Gold Label at a quite reasonable price. So what exactly can we pull in here? Well, all the cards are of super premium stock, extra thick. There's class 1, 2, 3. There's regular versions of each, black versions of each, and red versions numbered out of 100, 50, and 25 respectively. There's also 1-to-1 parallels of each that are numbered 1 of 1. Then there are also inserts, each having their own parallels as well. This product is all about those big parallels, and those searches and those hunts rage on many decades later for some fans, and this product's hits still command very, very good dollars today. But before we begin, our viewer engagement question for all of you, my friends, is, in your opinion, what is the most difficult to locate product nowadays? So for me, definitely Gold Label is one of them, 2006, 2007 Parkhurst Hockey is one of them. But in your opinion, what is the toughest product to find? Not the most expensive, but the toughest to find. And also, we keep on promoting it because we have a showcase exhibition at this event. But on April 15, 16, 17, Heroes of the Crease Goaltending Museum and Memorabilia Limited will be attending the Edmonton Sport Card and Memorabilia Expo at Sherwood Park, Alberta. This is a fantastic event put on by the guys who do the Big Toronto show twice per year. This is the first time they've expanded westward, and it's going to be a real banger. They got Theo Fleury, they got David Ayres, they got Bernie Perron, they got Yvon Cournoyer as autograph guests. And of course, we're going to be there with a great museum showcase and a ton of cards to sell. So it's going to be a fantastic time, and we hope to see every single one of you there. But without further ado, my friends, let's get ready for box breaking. Alright, I'm excited. The Irbe Bobblehead is pumped and ready to go. So in some ways this product is quite dangerous, and I'll tell you why. If this product is stored in a store that's very, very warm or humid, those cards within are going to stick together. So I did ask the owner of the shop I got this from how he stored it, and he does say it was in a cool, dry place with no direct sunlight, so crossing our fingers, not too much sticking. So, Dominik Hasek graces the cover of the pack. Alright, I'm excited. Let's see. Let's go for something huge in this box. So the cards are very, very elegant. There's no two ways about it. Every single one. Andrew Brunette. Class 1, regular. Vincent Lecavalier, fresh gold insert. This is regular. We have Jason Allison. Class 1. Alexander Korolyuk. Class 1. And Owen Nolan. Class 1. So of course the difference is the way you can see what class they are. So you can see underneath the logo it says class 1, 2, 3, and the serial numbers would fall around this area of the card. So sometimes you gotta check the back. It's not the most obvious. Oh, maybe they are. I mean, we have the Irbe examples of a class 2 and a class 3, and then yeah, okay. We'll figure it out, trust me. We got this, my friends. Okay, Steve Correa, rookie card. I believe this one is a class 3 of Brian Leach. Just regular class 3, but still very cool. Has a little bit of a gold sheen compared to the others. A very nice card. We got Sami Kapanen, class 1, Peter Bondra, class 1, and Wade Redden, class 1. So the camera does have a little bit of a challenge focusing on this just because of the high sheen on it, but we'll do our best here. Josef Stumpel, class 1. Jeremy Roenick, class 1. we have Byron Defoe, Class 1. Of course, we check the back of every single one, because if we do happen to hit the one-to-one version, which is a 1 of 1, unless it's a black version or red version, you can't tell the difference unless you look at the back. So we have Keith Kachuk, Class 1, and Peter Forsberg, Class 1. Alright, David Legwand, Class 1. Got Ziggy Palffy, Class 2 version, as you can see. So we have a Class 2. Brendan Shanahan, Radek Bonk, and Steve Yzerman. Oh, this is pretty neat. So inside this pack here is a little breakdown of what to look for, so you can know what label you have and then what version and how to find the serial number. That's pretty cool. Alright, Cliff Ronning, Class 1. Darian Hatcher, Class 1. Yannick Perreault, Class 1. Jaromir Jagr, Class 1. Daniel Alfredson. Martin Biron. Okay, we have a nice one. We have a black label of Patrick Waugh. Class 1 black label of Patrick Waugh. You might think it's a simple parallel, but they actually command pretty good money. Brad Stewart, Class 1. Eric Lindros, Class 1. And Mats Sundin, Class 1. David Tanabe, Michael Pekka, Vincent Domfus, Jeff Friesen, and Peter Sikora. Theoren Fleury, who happens to be a guest at the show. We have Quest for the Cup parallel or insert of Chris Pronger. Brian Savage, Mike Fisher rookie card, and Kenny Jonsson. Mark Messier, Valerie Bure, Sergei Berezin, Nick Antropov rookie. He's a pretty decent player for the Maple Leafs. And Chris Drury. Next up we have Marian Hossa. Then we have a black label of Mike Richter. Class 2 black label of Mike Richter. Very nice. Then of course we got Martin Brodeur. Not a bad name. Pierre Turgeon. And Peter Schaefer. Mark Recchi. Jeremy Roenick Prime Gold insert. Ron Tugnut. Always check the back of them. Peter Nedved. And Al McInnes with his deadly slap shot. Next up we have Bobby Holik. Then we have Patrick Waugh. Patrick Waugh, Class 1. Brian Leach. Mike Richter. And Nicholas Lidstrom. Chris Pronger. Brett Hull, Quest for the Cup. Insert, of course, Scott Niedermayer. Class 1, Doug Waite. And Brett Hull. Very, very nice cards. I love the design. So nice. Too bad they only ever did it for 3 years, but they way overproduced for the 001 season, where your serial numbers now weren't so low. They were 499, 299, 199. Not as fun to hit a rare parallel. Alright, Pavel Bure, the Russian Rocket. Okay, we have a Topps Gold Label Red, Class 3, Tim Connolly, numbered 7 of 25. Not the right player, but a very nice low-numbered card that was hidden in a box for so many years. Jaromir Jagr, Tim Connolly, Class 1 I believe this case, yes, and Sergei Samsonov. Joe Nieuwendyk, Keith Tkachuk, Class 2, Chris Osgood, Mike Modano, and John LeClaire. Okay, we have Marcus Naslund, Class 1. We have Arturs Irbe, Class 1. Join our little stack here. Scott Stevens, Alexander Mogilny, Class 1, and Rob Blake. Alright, we got Cliff Ronning. We have rookie of Patrick Stefan. This must have been a huge hit back in the day. Class 1. We have a Mike Fisher rookie, another one. This one is also Class 1. Eric Lindros, Class 1, and Curtis Joseph, Class 1. Okay, next up we have Martin Biron, David Legwand, Class 2. Alex Tanguay, Jeff Friesen, and Vinny Lecavalier. Okay, we have David Tanabe, Class 1, Simone Gagne, Class 1, The Dominator, Dominic Hasek, Class 1, Kenny Jonsson, and Adam Graves. Alright, we got Theo Fleury. We have a black label. A little bit of surface scratching on the front by the looks of it, but black label of John LeClaire, Class 1. Scott Gomez, Zeke Palffy, and Guy Hebert. Okay, we got Paul Kariya, Alexei Kovalev, Class 1, Ron Francis, Class 1, Ray Bork, Class 1, and Jochen Hecht, Class 1. So what we can tell here is the product was definitely stored well over the years because there wasn't any sticking whatsoever, so good on the shop owner for keeping that in check. So we have Saku Koivu, Chris Drury, I believe Class 3? Yes, Class 3 of Chris Drury. Timu Solani, Joe Thornton, and Roberto Luongo. For those of you that forgot, yeah, he did start out his NHL career with the Islanders. Okay, continuing on. We have Pavel Demitra. This one's a nice one. It is a Patrick Waugh Quest for the Cup black label. Quest for the Cup black label. Well, we don't complain about a Patrick Waugh anything, much less a gold label card, especially a black label. Tony Amante, Eddie the Eagle Belfour, and Viktor Kozlov. Okay, we got Lucky Luke Robitaille. We have Owen Nolan, Class 2. Sergei Fedorov, Joe Sakic, and Miroslav Shatin. Alrighty, my friends, it is time for our recap of our box break of 99-2000 Topps Gold Label Hockey. So we ended up with a Chris Drury, Gold Label Class 3. We ended up with a Brian Leach, Class 3. We ended up with a Mike Richter, Class 2 Black Label, very nice. We ended up with a Tim Connolly, Class 3 Red Label, numbered out of 25. Nice card, unfortunately, the wrong player. And then we got a Patrick Waugh, Class 1 Black Label, and the highlight of the break is a Patrick Waugh Quest for the Cup Black Label. Altogether, those few cards aren't too shabby, and of course we had a ton of other Class 2s, and then Class 1 Black Labels, and some nice Superstar cards. But my opinion means nothing. We all know it all comes down to the Irbe Bobblehead of Judgement. Oh, great and wise one, tell us, what do you think about this break of Topps Gold Label? He says it is okay, and I'll tell you exactly why. The names are strong. Unfortunately, the main serial numbered hit was of one of the weaker names from the product. Yeah, of course, with the price point of the product being quite high compared to what it was when it first came out, takes a lot more to be impressive. However, if the serial numbered card was of a bigger name, we're talking like a Jagr, even something like a Brett Hull or a Pierre Turgeon, we'd be singing a different tune. However, it wasn't a bad break, don't get me wrong, this was still fun and definitely some good hits in there, but not the very best it could be. But you know how they say, you win some, you lose some. This was neither a win nor a loss, it was just a good old-fashioned time breaking a product you will be very unlikely to see many breaks of in the future. I had a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed this throwback to 1999-2000. Until next time, my friends, you know what I'm gonna say next. Have yourselves an excellent day. Bye-bye.